there's something I really appreciate about the Python language. And it's the fact that it's super beginner friendly. You know, the barrier to entry is low. The ceiling is quite high, so you can go quite crazy, but the barrier to entry is low. And that's amazing, because that's part of what made Python so popular as it is nowadays. And what I wanted to show is this module built-ins, and you can take a look at it. If you ask for help, it will tell you that it's a module that contains all of the built-in things that Python has, functions, exceptions, stuff like that. So if I were to run, for example, print through the built-ins, I just get the built-in print. Nothing too crazy, right? So now my question for you is, how many built-ins do you think there are? Wild guess. Don't worry too much about it. I'm not 200. That's actually, wait, sorry. No, my bad. I'm supposed to import, and now I list, sorry, the dir of the built-ins. So you said 200, you're not that far off. It's 159. So let's try again. What's the length of the dir of the built-ins? It's easy now. Come on. 150, no, it's 160. Come on, folks. Now, there's also this module called, by the way you react, the appropriate reaction is to say, what the Python? Let's go with that, what the Python? And the keyword module has a list called KW list, which lists all of the Python keywords. Now, wild guess, I mean, the list is in front of you, but how many keywords do you think Python has? 35, that was very close. Now, if I ask for the length again, no, it's 35. What are you talking about? But folks, please pay attention. This was Python 3.14, right? And another thing that's useful about Python is that it's a very consistent language. You know, it behaves the same way, and once you learn a pattern in this area, the pattern applies across all of Python. So if you import the module keyword, by the way, you can use semicolons, you shouldn't use them, but if you run the same piece of code in Python 3.13, what output do you think you get? 35, of course. Whoever said error, maybe too much. Ah, no, they don't serve alcohol at lunch, sorry. So yeah, this is Python 3.13. Now we can take a look at Python 3.12. If I run the same piece of code, what do we get? No, it's not 33, it's 35. 35 keywords in 3.12. Now if we go to 3.11, 35, you're jumping ahead, I like it, you know? Okay, excellent, so now let's do 3.10. 35, excellent. You're getting good at this. Okay, now let's do 3.9, sure. So what's the 35? Excellent. Okay, now just to close, I skipped 3.9. What do you get now? No, it's 36. Obviously. So what's the appropriate reaction? You forgot already. What the Python exactly? And it's what the Python? Is this very relevant? No, not really. These are just some interesting quirks of the language. I invite you to try and figure out what's going on. It's not going to land you your next interview, but you might go and do this as a lightning talk elsewhere, and it will improve your Python knowledge. Thank you, folks.